Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. So, hedge fund 2 Sigma, I've just found out, has re-entered NEO in the third quarter, having acquired 2,979,800 shares. A total of 476 institutional investors now hold around 316 million shares of NEO. So they entered in the third quarter. Now, with the price dropping and retail investors are panicking and running away again for no apparent reason, what do you think the hedge funds, the pension funds are doing yet again? So, but why are they buying in? Well, 2026, the AI chip reality, the US market is completely missing. For years, US investors has lived under a myth that Tesla and Nvidia sit alone atop the AI hardware mountain, untouchable, and decades ahead of China. That narrative is about to implode. You heard that right. And NEO is positioned to benefit more than any other Chinese automaker. Because while the US market hypes, slides, tweets, and promises, like robotaxi is coming for Tesla, like Tesla humanoid robots is about to be released, all the hype, China and especially NEO is already delivering the technology Americans believe won't exist until 2027 or later. This is the great perception reality split, and 2026 may be the year everything snaps into alignment. The reality, NEO already has the most powerful mass production automotive AI chip in China. You heard that right. Look past the Western noise and the facts are crystal clear. China's automotive AI chip ecosystem, Black Sesame, Horizon Robotics, High Silicon, CEV, Xpeng, and NEO is not catching up. It's not waiting for some distance breakthrough. It is decades ahead, guys, of what US investors think it is, and NEO is leading. NEO's Shenji chip delivers 1,000 TOPS, the highest compute of any mass-produced automotive chip in China today. Not coming soon, not prototype, not early samples, already in NEO cars on the road right now. Xpeng, and this is why we know we are in a profitable quarter as I speak. Already in NEO cars, Xpeng's strongest setup hits 750 TOPS per chip. Others are in rollout, but it is NEO that has the top end compute already deployed, quietly and without hype. This alone destroys the US narrative that Tesla is the only OEM capable of next gen AI hardware. Meanwhile, US investors are comparing the wrong chips. American social media is currently comparing Tesla's upcoming A15 automotive chip to Nvidia's Blackwell, a 30 to 40K data center GPU designed for huge models, massive power draw, and rack scale cooling. It's a totally absurd comparison. Yet Elon interacting with those charts amplifies the misunderstanding and feeds the hype cycle. The truth? I'll tell you the truth. NEO's 1,000 TOPS automotive chip exists today. Tesla's 2,500 top A15 chip won't scale until 2027. China will release another generation of domestic silicon before then. Always ahead of the game. By the time Tesla ships its future chip at scale, NEO and other Chinese OEM will already be multiple iterations ahead with domestic manufacturing. This is what Western investors completely fail to grasp. NEO isn't following, it's leading. And here's the part the US absolutely misses. NEO already demonstrated distributed cloud compute via its fleet in 2024, 2 years before Tesla even discussed the idea in an earnings call. You heard that right. While Tesla plans for an AI factory fueled by idle cars, NEO already implemented the concept a real functioning network combining in-car AI compute and cloud servers. And add that to NIO's full stack autonomy, its vertical integration from chip, software, cloud, and car, its ability to scale compute clusters inside vehicles, its advantage in real world deployment across a premium user base, and you start to see why NIO is dramatically underestimated. NIO is not just another EV brand. It is an AI company, chip company, cloud compute company, and full stack robotics platform operating under the radar while US investors stay fixated on one narrative. 2026, the US wakes up. 2026 is shaping up to be the moment when China announces domestic fabrication breakthroughs. NIO scales the next generation of Shenji silicon. US investors finally realize China's automotive compute is not 5 years behind, it's already ahead. NIO moves from an EV stock to a true AI hardware platform company. That sudden shift, the DeepSeek moment, is what triggers massive repricing. Because the market still treats NIO like a struggling automaker, when in reality NIO is the only EV company today with a mass production 1000 TOPS in-house chip and a functioning distributed compute cloud built around its fleet. No hype, no theatrics, just execution. This is why institutions are jumping back in while the retail investors poop and run to the hills. And as usual, history repeats itself, and the institutions buy in for their pension funds, hedge funds, while the retail investors, most of them, will stay poor and die poor. It is a sad reality, but it is expected, it is programmed that way. What are you doing? I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, boop, 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 don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the games are played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.